Welcome. Okay.
Hi friends, welcome to Live with
Hey.
Tori.
Welcome.
Hope you guys are doing awesome today. We are here to discuss a real and raw topic with you all.
Yes.
Wow, that rhymed. Real and raw topic with you all. That's
Get
good.
it, girl. Write it down.
We're gonna hashtag quotes. Quotes by Liv.
Quotes by Liv.
Oh my
Living
gosh.
victoriously.
But we want to talk to you guys about really the struggle is real and insecurities and just the different things that we struggle with, because from our pretty Instagram filters, I mean, these are unfiltered. But just to talk about the raw stuff.
Yeah, I think that we all, as women and men, sometimes our insecurities can really box us in and debilitate us from walking out our purpose, because we're insecure about, are we enough? What's our future gonna hold? And I think we forget about, who holds the future and how we can walk out of these insecurities and truly live limitless. And so I just want to be very real with you, and we're going to talk a little bit about our personal insecurities, because a lot of times people, and I've gotten this a lot just from my Miss Florida journey, they'll look at me and say, well, wow, you were Miss Florida and you're beautiful and all these things, but they have no idea the insecurities that I have gone through, still go through, because of Miss America and how amazing that was. I was really blessed to win the swimsuit portion of the competition, but coming out of that was hard for me because I held myself to this unrealistic standard of what my body should look like at all times, and didn't really give myself the grace to realize that I was in training mode. I was working out 2 hours a day, I was dancing, I was eating out of a portion plate, I was drinking 2 gallons of water a day. I mean, I was like drowning, literally.
Literally.
And so I had to really be aware of that, and I actually had to stop following a ton of models and other women that I would compare myself to constantly and say, why don't I measure up? And then it wasn't even comparing myself just to other women. I was comparing myself to my previous self, which is really
I honestly think that's
unhealthy
the
too.
worst.
Yeah.
I honestly do. And like being in fitness,
Yeah.
a lot of the ladies that I train and in Chi and my own journey, they see this before and after photo.
Yeah.
They put them next to each other, and so they're comparing their old after photo
Yeah.
to who they are now. But honestly, you just have to embrace your journey in every season of life. Being Miss America, that whole journey, that's just a season. You can't go to the gym for 2 hours. You can't do that. It's unsustainable.
Yeah.
And same thing with fitness. And obviously me owning a gym and fitness studio and all this stuff. Same thing as Tori is, I am looked at as the fitness role model.
Yeah.
And so I feel like, oh man, I can never get overweight because girls will totally judge me and say, who do you think you are leading a fitness group? So we all struggle. Honestly, the struggle is real. And I think that as soon as we address it and we get it out in the raw and open and say, you know what, this is something I struggle with too, it really helps each other. And it helps your friendship grow deeper and deeper because you're able to help each other.
Moments.
And Me Too moments, but not even that, but just to validate their feelings and to start saying, you know what, no, you're beautiful. You are incredibly gorgeous in this season of your life. Maybe you looked a little too skinny before, like that could be a valid point. So I don't know. I think it's good to talk about it.
Yeah, I think it's really good to talk about it and get it out of the open and then move forward from it.
Yes.
Kind of that thing of you get it out there and then you leave it there and you don't live in that place. Because it truly, I say debilitating because it can be. I've struggled with acne for years, and there have been moments where I'm like, I don't even want to leave my house because the makeup doesn't even cover it. And I'm sure that you see me right now and you're like, I don't see acne, but that's called makeup and lighting. And so, anyways, it exists. I promise
Miracle
you
makeup.
that. Miracle makeup. It Cosmetics. This is not sponsored, but I'm a fan. And so we just want to encourage you to remember whose you are and that you are fearfully and wonderfully made and that we are here with you. We still battle our own insecurities every single day, but having Christ-centered friendship and someone who can really speak life into your situation and into your insecurities, I think really just unboxes you, and then
and perfection is not real.
No.
Like, guys, these people that you see, even our
Yeah.
photos, if we have a pimple, we're gonna use a photo editing app and get rid of it.
Smooth
Like,
that
that's just
out.
the honest
Yes.
truth. So being perfect is just it's not real, it's unattainable, and if you have that goal of yourself, you're never gonna get there.
And
I'm really
dangerous.
sorry.
It is dangerous. The
Yeah.
pursuit of perfection is a dangerous road to walk down, because you're just gonna end up spiraling out of control. And it's really, like I said, gonna limit you in where you go. So,
And honestly, if I'm gonna be real with you guys, embrace your flaws.
Yeah.
Embrace it. Honestly, that's something that I've just learned over the past few months, because I struggle with cellulite, and I know you guys are probably saying, oh yeah, right, whatever. But I don't post pictures of the backs of my legs. I just post pictures of the front because it's the prettier side. But honestly, it's something I struggle with. But just embrace it. It just means that you're a woman. You have curves. You are beautiful. You're fearfully and wonderfully made. That God did not make a mistake when he made you. And those things that you're struggling with, maybe they're stretch marks. It's because you're a mom. You gave birth to a beautiful child. So whatever it is you're struggling with today, let that just be your strength and a point of conversation just to bring up and start.
If you don't have insecurities, you're not going to relate to anyone. So, I mean, it's just one of those things. You embrace it, you talk about it, and remember that God doesn't compare anything that he has created. And he created you just how you are, and you're beautiful. And we love you. So thank you for tuning in and watching. Go subscribe below and make sure to follow us on Instagram at liveandtori.co.
Bye, guys.